Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Atomic here. Today I've got a supercar and a half that I'm going to build. Now this isn't the highest end one, but this is a McLaren P11. Let me make sure I'm telling you correctly. McLaren P11. It's the 688 HS version. This is the one that I want to build and keep for me. We're going to build it. We're going to completely 100% tune it all the way to the max. And then we're going to take it to the drag strip. We're going to tune it and try to get this thing to hook up and see what kind of times and see if we can win some races. Let's get to it. I would say there ain't no use in washing it, but we're going to wash it anyway. I need to turn my keyboard where I can get to the keys. I've been waiting to build one of these cars. Or this car. I have built these before. It's white. They are difficult. It's one of the most difficult cars I've put together yet. And this one's missing so many parts. There's a ton of parts missing. But that's okay. That's the way we like it. Less to take off. Alright, we're going to start on the front end. I highly doubt. I don't know, that wheel might be fixed. There's a lot of little black stuff on it. I'm also going to try to put the calipers on this thing. I'm going to put different brake rotors, different calipers, different brake pads, and probably different rims. I really want to doll this thing up. Now this is just going to be in my collection as one of the McLarens, but I really the best one I like is the F1. Everybody knows about the F1. I think, let me look and see, because I think this thing had 900 horsepower. I've said that. No, I was way off. 679 is what the horsepower is supposed to be. Okay, well, I know for a fact though that the F1 has over 1,000 horsepower. So I don't know what it is that I saw that had 900 horsepower. It's one of them supercars. That's okay. When we get done with this, it'll have over 1,000. 1,000! Especially with all this new stuff I just got, that TK stuff. This thing will be very powerful. I wished it had a dry shaft so I could put that carbon fiber dry shaft in there and get an unreal 5% more increase in horsepower. Now, as far as painting and colors, I have no idea. Honestly, I don't. I want to see if these wheels can be fixed and see what they look like, and then I'll just go from there. So this is something new for me. I have done some painting on engines, which I liked, but I haven't done anything like what I'm talking about doing with this car. Alright, I'm going to finish tearing this front end down. There ain't much left to go. And I'm going to see what I got, and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, everyone. I got one side on, and I'm just not really happy with it. I'm not happy with that being red, and I can't change the color without taking that white out. I'm not too happy with the white. I should have went with just a bare tire, I think. I'm going to put it together and just see what it looks like. But most of the stuff I painted in here. I got the purple of them things, but it doesn't really, I don't think it matches all that well. And then I chromed a couple of pieces in here. And then this is the wheel I went with. So the wheel is got a purple. You can't really tell it right here, but it's a purple with a, supposed to be like either a black or a chrome. I couldn't make it out. Anyway, we'll look at it once we get it together, and we'll see what it looks like. But you know, you can't hardly see that stuff in here anyway, so I don't really think it's going to be too big of a deal. But I did finally figure it out with these Brembo stuff. You got to use the 350 millimeter stuff, and then it looks like it's supposed to. Now, why don't that look like it's chromed? Did I not chrome that? Must not have. Alright, we'll put that on later. Like you've heard me say in other videos, I like all colors. It's tough for me to figure out what I want to paint something. I did get that, yeah. Alright, I got to go paint that. Alright, so right here, you have to use the 350 millimeter shield. And then once you get the guts in there, then now you see the regular rotor, how much smaller it is. But now you can use the, not that one, but the 3 right here. I wanted to use these, that's why I got them initially. But if you use those, it just doesn't look right. I can't help it, it doesn't look right. The brake pads sit, I'll just show you. So if you use these brake pads, see how they sit on the outside of the rotor? They sit on the outside of the rotor. They're not going all the way in. And then if you go even further and put that on there, look at it. See, the pistons are hitting the outside edge of that. That's just not. I can't do it. It don't look right. But I love the looks of the rotors, but they don't have it looking like that for the bigger ones. Now, you see how much further out that comes? And now when you put these on, see how they fit that now? So anyway, that's what you got to do. Now that thing's hitting, it's hitting right in there. But that looks right there. I got to get that chromed. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back again. We're going to finish up this side. Yep. Put the chrome one in. That looks better, I guess. Oh, I didn't do the wheel. Alrighty, we're finishing up this wheel. I went and had this chromed and put it on. Gosh, that looks like that's running all into that brake caliper, I think. Oh no, it's not. Well, it might be right there on the corner. Now you can see it a little bit right here. See, it's got the purple, and then that's supposed to either be black or chrome. I don't know which it is. I don't know why I can't tell. Alright, well let's, I'm going to empty out my inventory. We're going to get started on the back. I'll be back. Alright, super quick. We're going to take this part. Supersonic. Quick. I hope all this stuff will be fixed. I did try, there are some lower arms. I don't know why they just made lower ones. But I tried them on the front. It said front, but it didn't work. I am really not liking those things up there. I may change them out. I probably won't do it till after I get this together and run it. Then I might bring it back and change it out. I don't know. But I seen somebody else paint a car purple, and I thought it looked really good. So that's why I went with purple. We'll see how it looks once I get done with it. The main thing is that I get done with it. Regardless of whether it looks good or not. I think for the last car challenge, not car challenge, but race, drag race challenge in my series, I'm sure y'all have seen it. If you haven't, go check it out. I think for that challenge, I'm going to use the F1. I think that's the car I'll build for the last challenge. It starts off with having over 1,000 horsepower. I'm gonna build that one to the absolute max, like this one, but it's gonna be a whole lot more powerful. All right, I'll be back. Okay, as you can see, I got this side over here done, put together, except for the wheel, the axle I can't put in until I put the transmission in, and I'm finishing up this side. Same scenario. I painted those purple, and the rest of it's black. That's black. I just left all that like it was. And these funky rubber washers, or rubber bushings. And again, back here you have to use a 350. Just get the one for the rear, and they make them in 3-bolt or 4-bolt. Just get the right one. If you guys use them, if you needed me to tell you, you probably didn't. All right, 350. And these brakes works just fine on that, so no problems there. All right, well, I think it looks okay to me for the time being. When we get it all done, we'll take it outside, look at it, and see if we can tell any difference outside. When I'm looking at it, when I paint it, I can see the difference plain, but I can't see it too good on the car. Well, let's drop this and let's get the engine out of it, and then we'll start working on some of the body work and stuff. This body work is a pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. It takes me a long time to get it all figured out. Golly, there ain't nothing left of that engine. Why even put a block in there, man? Just leave it all out. What I like to do is move this car right outside the entrance here. I do this so I can walk around it easy without the poles or everything in the way, because there is just stuff. Well, I tell you what, I needed to weld this thing, but let me get the body work off, all the body work off of it. And let's go ahead and take that off too. 2 radiators. Go ahead and take that off. There's a new battery box. So if I go into examine mode, then I can do like that, and it'll show up the battery box. That way when you go to look at the 100%, it'll show 100%. All right, take this door off. And that looks to be all of it, except for that headlight. There's no front piece. Okay. All right, there's a fuel tank. I'll get to that later. Okay, let's move it back in, and we'll go ahead and weld it and get that part fixed up. No more than you guys have seen, I've been doing this, working on this for over an hour already. Only $841. This is pretty cheap. Melts the rust away. Can't beat it. You know, the rubber bushings may not look too bad. I don't like that red though. I love the color red, but I don't like it. Just, that's the only thing on there is red. You can definitely see it through the thingies. Alright, let's move this back outside. Let me do the inside. Look at that. Look at that. There's a fuse box right there. Let me go ahead and fix that up. Yeah, let me just fix that up right subside quick since I'm right there at it and I can see it really nicely. I'll be super quick. Maybe another fuse box on here. I can't remember. It has been a while since I built one of these. But these things are like a dime a dozen now. It's almost like there for a while. Every time I went to the junkyard, I found one. And you can't help but buy them. You make good money on them. I built one. I went and raced it. I can't remember how it did. But I went and raced it. And I think it did pretty good, I think. Alright, let's I don't need to do that, just need to get out of it. And let's go to interior. We're just gonna put back in it what come out of it. I've already got a headache from trying to figure that other stuff out. Alright. Alright, inside ought to look good. Whoops. All I gotta do is back off of it. Okay. Inside's good, frame's 100%. Now we just gotta figure out the body work. That is the toughest thing on these cars. Okay, so I'm gonna go try to fix what I can and then try to get what I can that I'm gonna need, and I'll be back. Alrighty, we're back. I've got a few parts that we're gonna start putting together on this thing. I don't have any mirrors yet, and I'm not sure I even got the front. Nope. Gotta kind of go in steps on this thing. I do have both of the fenders, the rear ones. Alright, there's car part 3. Let's go ahead and mark that. Alright, that was able to be fixed. That was able to be fixed. The rear bumper was able to be fixed. That's a sweet looking bumper, baby. Alright, and I got left and right tail lights. Okay, I don't think I got a clamshell. Oh, I do got a clamshell. The one on it couldn't be fixed, so I had one. Okay, I don't have that. And I need that. And engine cover. Alright, front. Let's see. Left hood, front, and then right. Car part 4. Did I get that? Whoops. That's all that car part 4. Get off of him. Man. I need to see on the inside. It ain't let me. Okay, all that's car part 4. Okay. I'll be back. Alright, my friends, we are back again. Let's try to get that. I shouldn't have done that. Let's try to get that car part 4 in there. I shouldn't have done that either. Just open the door. Okay. Alright, so I've got that. I don't have the clamshell yet because it didn't show up. I've got that. I've got that. And I've got that. And I got a hood. And I got fenders. I got headlights. Wow. I don't have a front bumper. Okay, so what I need now is that. And this top front clamshell. And I do have the engine cover. I don't have that back window. And I got the other engine cover, but it's got to have something in there before that can go in. Alright, let's go get the front clamshell and the front bumper, and we'll go from there. Alright, let's get the front bumper on it. Look at that bad. Hey, that's about the color I'm going to paint it right there at purple. That matches the wheels, I think. Man, I went too far out. Alright, front clamshell. Still can't put the... There's another motor. Oh, there's a car. See, there's car part 5 I'm missing. Good grief. Alright, let me go get that and be right back. I don't know whether it's cheaper to have the parts on hand, fix them, or buy them. I had to hit this thing 3 times to fix it. I only looked at the price on the last time I hit it, and it was $660. It's highway robbery. Now what am I missing? Still missing something. There's a hood that goes right here. Well, anyway, let's get the glass and put it in. And yes, I'm going to mark it because there very well could be different glasses to go in here. You never know if I can hit the right buttons. Alright, let's go get that glass. P11. Do it the easy way. Let's see how much that part... Oh, $9,000. That's why it was charging me $660. So that's probably cheaper to fix it. Good grief. Alright, there's the door glass. Yeah, see it. Window C. Window C. Ain't that some crap? There's another windshield that I like a little bit better, but I guess we'll just stick with that one. And that's the other body window. There's a trunk. I think there's a trunk window too. I don't know. Whoops. Don't. I made a mistake by doing that. I put one of these in on the last one I did, and when I closed the door, the window stayed up in the air. It took me forever to get that window in there like it was supposed to be. That thing just freaked slap out. It didn't know what to do. I'd shut the door and try to put the window in there, and the window would still be, it'd put it in up there. It's almost like it reset itself. I was like, oh no. I finally got it though. Okay, so I had to have that in there. Well, that's good. Alright, let's see if the body's 100% now. Oh, I don't have license plates on it. Yeah. Gotta go get my atomic license plate. I doubt there's one in the front, yeah. Okay, now is it 100? Yeah, 100, 100, 100. All I gotta do is do the engine, and we are good to go. I don't know. I hope that when I go to paint this thing, it might look. I think it will look cool if it leaves this black, leaves that black, and that top could even be left black. But paint everything else that color purple right there or close to it. That's about the same color as I got them wheels. Man, look at that car. That's a bad apple right there. Shoot. Let's just take it and paint it right now. Why we want to wait? Let's paint it. I'm curious. See what it looks like. Okay, so this is the purple. Okay, look, it's kept the black there. It's kept the black roof. That's awesome. It kept that black. There's some black trim there. Man, look at that. It kept the black, that bumper. Yeah. Shoot, yeah, let's paint that. Purple, baby. Paint them calipers while you're at it. Man. It looks like you can see it in the wheels a little bit better. Let's take it, let's set it back outside. And let's look at it. I just must not can see. I don't know why in the world that thing don't. I don't know. It's like it's dark or something to me. Let's take. Wheels are missing. Yeah, I know the wheels are missing. Well, then let's take it to the test path. Yeah, you could tell a bit more about it. Wonder why the wheels are. I guess because it's on that. Yeah, I really don't like them red calipers. I ought to take them off, put the regular ones on there. That's a bad apple looking car. I like that. Alright, let's take it back. It's enough gawking. Alrighty, I'm going to finish up back here, I think. Let's see, I got the radiators. I don't have none of the rest of this stuff. They don't need no things on them things. Did y'all understand that? Them things on them things? Oh, I got a battery for it, and I got that stuff for it. I had that in stock. Went ahead and fixed it, but the battery, I didn't charge it yet, so I can't put it in, but I do have one. I don't have that. Did I mark it already? I wonder if you paint... Well, I guess people like to see the fluid, but if you didn't care about seeing the fluid in there, what if you paint it purple? What it'd look like. Alright, there is a lot of stuff going on back here. I got 2 small coolers, more radiator fans, A's, and coolant reservoir. Let's get that, put that in. And I need a B. That's B. Yes, we're going to go with stage 3. Absolutely. This thing's going to be built to the max. I'm not putting that in just yet, but I will put that in. Alright, I need some small intercoolers. I'm sure I got those in stock. And some radiators. And I need this fuel tank right here. I don't have any fuel tanks. Alright, let's go see what we can do. Alright, I got my battery all charged up. Let's throw that in there. And I had the radiators and them coolers in stock. Oh, I have to put that under the car. I don't have. Are those the? Yeah, those are the ones. I can just go grab those right quick. Those will go on underneath, and now we need to work on the engine. I haven't 3-starred that ECU, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll stick it in there. Alright, ladies and gentle cars, we have an engine with a crank in it. I've got all the pistons and everything ready to go in there. Let's start putting that back together. Everything's 3-starred, high performance. Not only does the car look like a bad apple, it's going to run like a bad apple. Those back tires that I picked for it, I got bigger back tires. I figured it was going to need them. I hate to assume something like that and then buy it and then find out I didn't need it, but since I got a transmission, if it was to hook up just extremely well, it wouldn't matter because, like I said, I got a transmission for it. Hit the wrong button. I always do that. Yeah, it takes a lot more time when you do this kind of a build instead of just putting it together with everything, you know, not worry about anything. Takes a lot longer. Of course, them P11s, they take longer anyway because all the different body parts they got. I don't know. I could not have an oil pan. I don't know. Right. Let's see. We want to spin the engine. All right. I got 2 heads to buy. They're just V8 heads. And power steering pump and an alternator. This is a, if you notice my shirt's changed colors, this is a 2-day event here. I started on it yesterday and I spent so much time trying to figure out what I wanted to paint everything. And what kind of wheels I wanted to get and all this and that. That I had to call it quits last night. Alright, throttle V8. I should have these turbos, V8 double cam TRS. Let me go look and see if I do. Alright, I believe I've got some more stuff to go on here. Got the valve cover. Let's see, before I put the valve cover on. Well, yeah, we'll just put the valve cover on because it's going to be... I can get my fingers on the right buttons. That's aggravating. There's a cover that I've got to have for this, and I got to get coil packs, or just coils. Takes individual coils. All right, we'll get these in, and I think we're gonna be done with the top. Yeah, we are gonna be done with the top. Oh, there's nothing else to go up here. Look at all the nice, shiny, chromed up looking stuff that goes on this thing. All that high performance stuff. All nice and shiny. Alright, let's put our wickedly fast 0.33% increase in horsepower rollers on here. Let's see, I wanted to be honest with you, I wanted to paint them valve covers purple. I don't know if I still want to do that or not. Did I get that? No. I didn't get that either. Alright, that's done, per se. Let's see. Why does that look so chromy there and that don't on the front? Oh, that's a plate. Alright, so as you can see, I'm sorry I've had to cut so much of this out, but it's just been really tough for me. I'm just not used to this. Trying to figure out a paint scheme and knowing what works and what doesn't work. I tried to paint that, but it wouldn't let me. I hate the way that looks, but anyway, not much I can do about it. I painted these valve covers to match the car, and I was gonna paint these to match, but honestly, I kind of like the red. It's a darker red. But now what I did do was I painted these to match the to match those more. So you can see them in there just a little bit. They're not too bad. I guess I'll get better at this once I do more, but yeah, it just doesn't stick out. I painted that see-through or glass. It said glass, but to try to be able to see inside there, but anyway, you can a little bit. You need kind of a brighter color to stand out. You gotta admit, it's one of a kind. I painted that fuel filter right there. I painted that purple or whatever color that is. All right, so that just doesn't, you can't see in there too well. But anyway, there you go. It's a done motor. Got a purple bottom, purple tops, some red, some chrome. Those are chrome. I thought about painting these purple, but it's like this. You get purple chrome, or chrome purple, and those I did those originally in chrome, which looked good. But I wanted to be able to see that in there just as something different to do. But anyway, it is what it is. It's done. That's what it looks like. That's what I'm going to stay with. Let's go put it in the car. Now I thought about taking them calipers off and changing all that, but you can't really see them that. You can't see them that much, and them bushings in the back that I don't like, you can't see them either. So I'm gonna leave them for now. What am I doing? I gotta get the engine thingy. Alright, everything's 100%. Engine is in there. I don't know how to get that engine in there with the lids on it. Alright, let's pick it up and put all this other stuff on. I'm curious to see how well the back tires are going to do as well. I should have painted that block. I didn't think about it. And them heads. But I didn't think about it. Some stuff paints real well, and then other stuff, did I get that already? No. And some stuff don't paint very well. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Golly day. I get on my own nerves sometimes. I can't hit the right buttons. Alright, starter V8. Done got off of that. Can I put that on now? Yeah. Yeah, those are, I just do not like that color purple, but not against this, you know, the darker purple, but you can't see it. I thought about taking it apart and painting them. And I thought about putting the other kind of rotors on here and taking these off and putting a regular brake disc. Caliper. But to be honest with you, I'm taking way too long to figure this stuff out. Oh, I forgot. I think I painted that. No, I didn't remember to paint the oil filter. I got to do that. Let me get over here and let's take a look at it. No, I didn't paint it. Let me go paint this right super quick. I'm gonna paint that purple. If it'll let me, which I'm sure it will. I painted a battery. Yellow just does not work. And that doesn't work neither. So let's go over here. Let's say completely paintable or fully paintable. See, it's hard to see what color that is. But that's purple. It's $500 a pop. Golly day, this stuff's expensive. And I haven't looked to see, but I bet you painting this stuff does not bring more money. Why in the world did I just do this? Oh, alright. Put that on. All of it's purpley. So that looks like, yeah, it don't look too bad. It's just dark. Notice I really like these pulleys. The pulleys match each other. The belt's purpley. That's chrome. I tried to paint these, but I couldn't get that to go purple and leave that like it was. I don't know. Maybe I couldn't figure it out. Oh, you can see you can see in there a lot better now. I think that looks really cool. So a choice I had on these was I could leave that, I can make that purple and have that piece chrome, or chrome this and have that piece purple, and I chose chrome and purple, obviously, as you can see it. All right, I think the engine looks good. Let me know what y'all think. You think it looks good or not? Now I know I don't think anybody's gonna like them dadgum bushings, but again, you can't see it. See, even if I get under the cars, well, you can see those. They don't look as bad when you look at it like this, but for some reason, see, it looks like it changes color. I don't know. It's a darker purple when you're not in the car. All right, let's get it down. I'm done with painting. I'm done with everything. I'm curious to get it to the track. What is that red in there? Oh, that, I guess that's that over there. No, it ain't either. What is that? That don't make any sense. That's awful. When you click on it, it goes away. I don't know what it is. It's a glitch in the matrix. Let's put some fluids in this bad apple and let's get her to the racetrack. Still got gears to tune. That's going to be a challenge. May have to change back tires. I did put racing slicks because I know I'm going to need them. Oh, I got to change out that battery too. I forgot about that. I got a high performance battery, which also adds performance to the vehicle. I didn't have to take none of that off to get the battery out. All right, let's add the, and I painted it purple. Yeah, just a red, just bright red to it, and I was like, ah, don't look good. But I wished it would paint it purple but leave decals and stuff, but I can't get it to do it. All right, let's put some, whoops, I'm in the wrong. I don't like them red brake rotors, but they're gonna stay on there for now. I'm more interested in getting this thing to the racetrack. Is that everything? I gotta put engine oil in. So any other fluids back here? There is a fluid somewhere. I mean a thing to put fluid in somewhere back here. Coolant probably. Yeah, right there. I like those chrome intercoolers. All right, it should be done. That's my baby. My baby. I was checking there to see if everything's 100%. No. What in the world? I always forget something. I bet it's, yep, them clips. Oh, I ain't put the fuel stuff in it? Okay, never mind, it's not the clips. Oh, the ECU I haven't put in, okay. Let's open this up and let's get right there. And now let's go to the back. Alright. Right there's where that goes. And I bet I got razor carp to do that. Ain't that something? Look, this side's doing it too. It's got that red. That's awful looking. I don't know why it's there. There's nothing red up under there. It don't make no sense to me. Fuel tank. That's what I want. Fuel tank. I got so excited about painting. I should have painted that. It looks kind of chromy. I should have painted that purple. Alright, let's see if it's 100 now. Yeah, it looks like it is. Alright, everything's 100. Let's take it to the test path. I don't look bad. Still not a big fan of the red in there, but it don't look bad. And I definitely don't like that. I don't know what that is. That's awful. But the rest of it looks alright. There's nothing red up in there. Okay. Stupid. Just stupid. Whoops. Whoops. So I've spent about 3 solid hours on this bad apple. Probably longer than 3 hours trying to get this figured out. But now comes the hard part, doing that transmission. I don't know how much horsepower this thing's going to have. At least it didn't have but 679 to start with, but I've got a lot of high performance. Oh, hold on. I didn't do the ECU tuning. I did not. Look at that, 1,600 horse. I put 1,000 horsepower in this thing. Good grief! 966 and 813 foot-pounds of torque. Drag rating of 999. This thing's got it. Now getting this thing to hook off the line is going to be a trick and a half. That's the most horsepower I've had in anything so far. I bet that F1's going to have over... Oh, I ain't even done. I ain't even tuned the thing yet. I got to tune this. Those two are matching, so let's just go down with that. We'll just work with these. 332. And 334. Good grief, man. Come on. Work with me. 333. I got 3 of them matching. Now, let's go down with all these until we get these where we want them. 555. There we go. And 666. Like that. Plus 16%. Look at that. This thing's always have 2,000 horsepower. Oh no, I didn't save it. Stupid. I didn't save it. Good grief. Alright, 444. I should have went up because that probably would have been right. Look, 444. $555. Booyah. Now let's hit apply. Now let's just go right back in and make double sure she's stuck. Okay, so this right here is gonna be tricky. I want to add another. For now, I'm just going to add a couple of gears just so they're there. I want to keep this just like it is until I get it. Actually, apply. Well, I got to do another drag rating on it. Golly, it was 16 something before. Boy, this McLaren's gonna be fast. So it's gonna be over 1,000 this time for sure. Look, 1791. 1,112 horsepower gain over stock. 936, almost 1,000 on the torque. Look at that. That's ridiculous. How do they expect anybody to get that to hook up on a drag strip? You'd have to have a drag set up and all kinds of good components that this stock car don't have. Ooh, look at that door. I love that. I love how that door opens. All right, let's take to the drag strip, but I'm not going to race it just yet. I just want to see how it's going to do, because I have a funny feeling it's just way off. I may have to change tires. I don't know what I'm going to have to do to get this thing to hook up. I have no idea. May not can get it to hook up. All right. Warm up and practice sounds good. Just do a half a mile. I need to stretch it out to see what it's going to do. And I don't have to run against anybody. And it don't cost me anything. It's a bad apple right here. Look at that tack right dead in the center. I wonder if that's how it really is. Golly. I don't even know where to switch the gears at. I don't even know what happened. Alright, hold on. We got to put the 2 gears I added, we're going to have to put some stuff in them. Okay, so off the bat, that thing just would not hook up for love or money. And I didn't expect it to be honest with you. I'd actually have to go into the config files and tell it to hook up. If I could figure out how to do that. I did put water tires on this thing. I went to 350 some. I didn't even look at that to see what that looked like. All right, let's go. Okay. We're going to raise this to 70. And I want, actually, it's so strong in between the gears is probably just fine. I need to bring this up, of course, 275 mile an hour. Good grief. We're going to leave that. We're going to leave that. We're going to leave all this. We'll just go ahead and put in 317 looks good, and we'll put in 379 just to have some gears there. Because I'm really wanting to work on this, and then I'll go down the list here. I did apply, right? I'm just trying my best to figure out how to get this thing to hook up. I don't know that I'll get it to hook up being that strong. Good grief. That's just crazy. Alright, we'll run another half. Eighth won't really... I mean, eighth will tell me what I need to know about getting it off the line. What's a bad car? I don't even know where to switch this thing at. Why is it bouncing? What's that car bouncing for? Let's do it one more time. I want to look at something. I don't know that I'll ever get it up to go off the line like I want to. See it bouncing? I don't know why it's bouncing. Could be them big tires I put on there. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Let's start off into second gear. Let's see what that does. It just... Golly, 200 some mile an hour and a half a mile. I'll never get this thing to hook up. Okay, let's go back. It's hopping up and down for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, see, them tires is really close to the fender. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. I got plenty of room to come in. Well, I say that, but then I don't really know. Let me get off of this. You see, there's a gap, and there ain't no gap. So probably what I'd have to do is get a smaller tire for the back. Now, I did get the right size, did I not? Yeah, 20. That's what I got, a 20 and a 30, but I went like 355, I think, something like that. Big boys. But it looks like it's hitting the top. Everything kind of blends together. Let's see what it looks like under here. I mean, the tires aren't hitting anything on the inside, I don't think. Well, yeah, right there. Alright, so let's change out the back tires. I'm actually going to go a little bit bigger. I may buy rims and offset them by a little bit. Alright, so I offset the wheels just a little bit. Oh, I'm doing that. And I thought I had a 355 wheels, but only had 335. So I got a little bit bigger wheels. And I got lower profile wheels. Okay, so I can see a gap now there. Let me squat. So I can see a gap there now, but that tire is sticking out. It's sticking out too far. I want that to be inside the wheel well. So I'm going to have to come in even more. Let's take it to the drag strip and just try that, just see what it does. Oh, I didn't put the bumper on it. Look at that crap. Oops. That's still bouncing. Yeah, I don't got no clue what's causing that. Alright, let's just see what this looks like. I didn't paint the rim. Gosh, that's sticking out further. That might be a like a light like that. That might be what that is. I don't like it being there. All right, so I was under the impression that when you let me take you and show you what I'm doing here. So here's the modern rim. That's the rim I chose to go with. I thought that if you offset this, that it would make the tire go in. But that only makes the tire go out. But it's got an arrow right there to go back. I guess it's... What about that right there? Maybe that's to make it go out and that's to make it go in. But it's grayed out. So apparently this rim, you can't get it to go in. Because I went and put the regular rim on it. And you can see it right there, how close it is to the body. And look at this side. This is a plus 10, and it's sticking out further. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the stock tires and put on this thing, and then let's just see what it'll do. See if that takes the bouncing out, because it may be I'm not matching something right or something. I don't know. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy the stock tires and put them on. So it's a 305/30. Okay, so I put the tires that come off of it, or the size that's supposed to be on it. So that's just, this red thing is just a marker like that is. I thought it was something the game was putting that sticking through the tire, but it ain't. It's just a marker. But that's the size tire that the car says it's supposed to have. So let's move this outside, and then we will take that to the drag strip and try it. I mean, it's not going to get any more. It's going to get less traction, but it wasn't getting any traction anyway. I think it's going to be a hopeless cause because it's just got too much horsepower. There's nothing I'm going to be able to do to make it run right, or make it a drag race type car, unless I make it into a four-wheel drive, which I don't know how to do that. Let's go ahead and do a mile, see if this thing wobbles, bounces. If it bounces this time, then I don't know what's causing that. I've not seen that before in anything else I've done. See, it's still doing it. Good grief, I'm out of gears already. Okay, so I don't know what's causing it. If anybody's got any ideas, let me know. Tell me what I can do to fix that, because I'd love to fix it. But there's no use in me drag racing this thing. I hate that, because that's what I really want to do with it. And there's no use in tuning gears or anything. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of them things. It's something I'm not doing right. I could put, I tell you what I'll do. I'll put slicks on the front. I didn't put slicks on the front. So let me do that. I'll put slicks on the front. We'll try it one more time and see if that's got anything to do with it. So if it wobbles again, I'll change out brakes. Then we'll try it again and see if that fixed it or not. Yeah, it's still doing it. Okay. This thing is so fast. It's unreal. Alright, let's keep fingers crossed. I just don't want a good looking car. I want a good looking car I can take to the racetrack and play around with. Nope, it's doing it again. I don't know what to do now. I don't know. Anybody got any ideas? Let me know. Happy with the car at all. I want it to look good. Like, I think it does look good. I think I did a fabulous job on painting it and color matching everything. But I want to drive it. I want to take it to the racetrack every once in a while and play around with it. And I can't do that. It's bouncing all over the place. Again, if anybody knows anything about this and knows what, either I've done something wrong or something, just leave a comment and let me know. It's a pretty car. It's nice to look at, but I'm not going to keep it if I can't drive it. I'll build another one and try it. It can't be that it's got so much horsepower that it can't handle it. That's I think that's nice looking. I really do. I'm still not a great big fan of them bushings, but you can't see them. You can't see the motor in the car. You can barely see them things in there unless I highlight it. But that's cool. I like the motor. Love the way it looks. I wished I could have done something with that. But anyway, for me and my little knowledge of painting, I'm going to say I did a good job. But I want the thing to go down the racetrack smooth. So anyway, until somebody tells me something, that's my car. And I'll wait to see if I get any remarks from people telling me what I might could do or what's the problem. But if nobody else knows and nobody can fix it, I'm going to sell it. I'm not going to keep a car that I can't drive. So anyway, well, I appreciate everybody watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'd like to say it was a lot of fun for me, but honestly, with the disappointment with the drag racing and me taking 4 hours to figure out what I want to paint all this stuff, it's almost not worth it for me. If it's worth it for y'all, you let me know. I will do it for y'all. But for me, it was a headache. I took too long with the car. But anyway, it does look good. I do like that part. It looks good. Anyway, whether it be day or night, peace out.